Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code BLUBRRY004.
Andrew, how are you?
Hey.
Nice to meet you. Don
Claudia,
Jane,
nice to
DKH
meet you.
Professor, thank you for coming on board. RIMON Technologies,
Yeah.
what do you guys do? What's going on?
Yeah, so RIMON Technologies, we're a European company. So
That's okay.
we're based in Switzerland. And what we focus on, we work with manufacturing and service companies.
Right.
So maybe you know that there's a lot of people working on the machines. You know, some of them retire, working there on a long time already. And when these people retire or move to another job, there is a huge knowledge gap that starts to build in a company. In certain companies, it's so drastic that they can't even operate certain machines. So that's where we come in. We digitize the processes that these people, these experts do.
But, so are you videoing them
Yeah.
and obviously recording that?
Yeah.
And then you're taking that information and then you're creating a database. I'm just guessing you're creating a database from that information?
Yeah. So they wear body cams while they do their work, so we don't try to interrupt the work. So it's just on a daily work they do. Then they upload the video. Then we built a whole pipeline around this process. So on the other side, if somebody new comes into the team or has to take over the job, they can use our system, ask questions like, hey, how do I install this tool? And then you'll get the small video snippets. Instead of watching the 30 minutes, you just get the 10 seconds you need to get the job done. So anybody can then do it. So
I see. Now, I would imagine the video taping of that has to be quite accurate. And if I'm using small buttons or things, I mean, you really have to focus in on what I'm clicking, no?
Yeah, so we use state-of-the-art cameras, body cameras to do that. So the operator doesn't have to think about if it's on the camera.
So it doesn't interfere with their job?
No.
And you must have multiple cameras, I would imagine, for multiple views, or no?
No, it's one camera, but a 360 degrees view, and then we just cut it down to a smaller view, so we don't lose any information there, right? So
okay,
yeah.
So now you have that data. Now, how do I, if I'm a new engineer that comes in and replaces the gentleman who was there for 100 years, I need to get up on speed onto what I do.
Yeah.
How do I access that database? How do I receive that information?
Yeah, so any device that has a browser installed, smartphone, tablet, even your computer, you go on there and you find the whole information, the whole library. We even upload documents, for example, technical documentation. So it's really much the brain at the end, and you can ask them anything and it will give you back the information.
Do you process this using any kind of artificial intelligence?
Yeah, behind it's state-of-the-art.
What does the artificial intelligence do to that information?
Well, we have different things. It's from processing the video until on the other side if you have a question.
But that's on the processing side.
Yeah.
What does it do intelligent-wise?
So on intelligence, so it takes the video, it understands what the person does, also what they explain in the video, and then it makes it searchable. And and on the other side, when you have a question, it understands you. We can use any language, and so you can record in English, but somebody who is French native.
That's just translation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you maintain the efficacy and the information that it's accurate?
The information. So yeah, first of all we have the input information is from experts in the company, so we already have their high level.
Okay. So it's verified through.
Yeah, through an expert.
Okay.
But we also have a feedback loop. So if somebody works on the machine and sees that the information provided to them is not correct or something, they can even get feedback, and then we can give it back to the system. Hey, this information is missing.
What type of companies would deploy this?
This
is up and running.
This is up and running. We have customers using it. Yeah. So we work with customers in the manufacturing industry where they produce machines, metal products. We're now also having new customers in the service area servicing these machines. So pretty much anything that has to be operated, a machine on the shop floor or in the field.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Now, how would people find out about your company? Where would they look? What would be the heading that I would look under? Because RIMON Technologies doesn't say anything to me about what you do.
No, we chose a name that doesn't describe it, but so you find us when capturing knowledge. So we have a knowledge capturing system, and you find us online, rimon.tech. We also are on Instagram and on LinkedIn there.
Okay, but if I don't know your company exists, because RIMON Technologies, I'm just asking, doesn't help me. What would I search under? How would I ever find you?
Yeah, so it's capturing knowledge.
So I would look under knowledge capture?
Yeah, you would look in that area. Maybe the easiest way, our system is called Digital Walter. You can also look that one up.
Okay, but I would never know that.
You wouldn't know that,
I'll have people here who are watching. Okay, well, what do they do? How do I find out more about them? But if you don't know the name, I could search on, ChatGPT and ask it, who does data capture for creating an information library, because that's essentially what you're doing.
Yeah.
Would I find your company like that?
Yeah, you will find it.
Okay.
And also, we focus on people on the shop floor and front line. So with these keywords, you should be able to find us. Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. Anything else you need to tell me that I should know?
Yeah, it would be also great. We came here to the CES. We're going to spend a bit more time here also to get some.
This is the place to be, for sure. Yeah.
But we're spending also some time later on. We're traveling around now here on the West Coast to meet some companies.
Awesome.
So we still have also a couple of days still empty that we would like to really meet some people. If that is a topic, we come by, we show a demo also just to see what challenges the companies have and then talk with them. Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
We've now learned about RIMON Technologies, and that's a good thing. So I wish you luck, and hopefully we'll see you next year, and you can tell me all the stuff you're doing.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
The Tech Podcast Network's CES 2025 coverage is executive produced by Adam Barker. Technical director is Kirk Corliss. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Tracy Ingram, Xerxes Goddard, Brandy Jackson, and Aviva Cram. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, and Scott Ertz. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. The TPN studio executive is Todd Cochran. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production, copyright 2025.